Hanoi is a land of unforgettable places, and today we count them down. These are the 10 best places to visit in 2026. From natural wonders to buzzing cities, every stop on this list has earned its spot. So sit back, relax, and let the journey begin. We travel from quiet, hidden corners to the most famous sights of all. Consider this your calm, unhurried tour of Hanoi. Be sure to save this video for your trip planning and stay to the end for our number 1 pick. Let us begin the countdown at number 10. Noi Bai International Airport receives direct flights from across Asia and increasingly from Europe and Australia, making Hanoi one of Vietnam's 2 main gateways. The airport sits about 45 minutes north of the city center, so budgeting an hour or more for the ride into the old quarter keeps expectations realistic. Metered airport taxis and pre-booked transfer services both cost roughly $12 to $18 into the city, considerably cheaper than an unmetered driver. The Airport Express bus offers the cheapest way into the city for around $2, though it takes longer and requires a short walk with luggage. Grab operates reliably across the city and takes the guesswork and haggling out of getting a fair price on both cars and motorbike taxis. Walking is genuinely the best way to explore the compact old quarter, though sidewalks are often used for parking, cooking, or storage, pushing pedestrians into the street. Cyclos, human-pedaled tricycles, offer a slower, more traditional way to tour the old quarter's narrow streets, popular with visitors wanting a classic experience. Renting a motorbike is common among longer-stay visitors, though Hanoi's traffic is genuinely chaotic and demands real riding experience before attempting it. A local SIM card, or eSIM, available cheaply at the airport, keeps maps, translation apps, and ride-hailing working the moment you land. Because Hanoi serves as the gateway to Ha Long Bay and Sapa, most visitors treat it as both a city stop and the launch point for northern Vietnam day trips. The Sofitel Metropole and other grand colonial hotels sit within easy walking distance of the lake and old quarter, a useful landmark for orienting yourself. Ride-hailing apps also cover motorbike taxis, a fast, cheap way to cut through traffic when a car would get stuck, though helmets are mandatory and provided. Long-distance buses and the Reunification Railway connect Hanoi south toward Ninh Binh, Hue, and beyond, a scenic if slower alternative to flying. First-time visitors often find it easiest to pre-arrange the airport pickup through their hotel, avoiding any confusion in the busy arrivals hall. Traffic congestion peaks during morning and evening rush hours, so building extra buffer time into any airport transfer during those windows is wise. The Old Quarter is Hanoi's most atmospheric area, packed with narrow guild streets, street food stalls, and easy walking access to Hoan Kiem Lake. The French Quarter, south of the lake, offers wide tree-lined boulevards and colonial architecture, a calmer contrast to the Old Quarter's chaos. Ba Dinh District, home to Ho Chi Minh's mausoleum and the Temple of Literature, suits travelers prioritizing historical sites over nightlife. Tay Ho, or West Lake, has become the preferred base for longer-stay expats and digital nomads, with a laid-back cafe scene ringing the water. Hoan Kiem Lake itself anchors the city center, and hotels around its edge put you within walking distance of nearly everything in central Hanoi. Mid-range hotel rates in central areas run roughly $30 to $70 a night in 2026, with boutique old quarter properties running higher for character. Families often prefer the French Quarter for its wider, quieter streets and easier stroller access than the old quarter's narrow, crowded lanes. Digital nomads and longer-stay travelers gravitate toward Tay Ho, where cafes with reliable Wi-Fi and a growing co-working scene make longer stays easier. Whichever area you choose, Hanoi's compact center means most major sites sit within a reasonable walk or short grab ride of each other. Booking ahead matters most around Tet, the Lunar New Year, when domestic travel surges and the best central hotels sell out weeks ahead. Budget hostels cluster in and around the Old Quarter, offering dorm beds for a fraction of hotel prices while keeping you close to the action. Hai Ba Trung District, south of the French Quarter, offers a more local, less touristy residential feel while still staying close to the center. Serviced apartments have become popular with longer-stay visitors around Teho, offering kitchens and better long-term value than nightly hotel rates. Comparing a few areas before booking pays off, since Hanoi's neighborhoods each offer a genuinely different pace and personality. Noise levels vary sharply by street even within the Old Quarter. Requesting an interior-facing room can make a real difference for light sleepers. Hanoi is generally safe for tourists, with violent crime against visitors rare, and the U.S. State Department rates Vietnam at its lowest overall risk advisory level. Petty theft, including bag snatching from moving motorbikes, does occur in busy tourist areas, so keep bags on the side away from the street. Traffic is by far the biggest real risk for visitors. Crossing the street takes a particular technique of walking slowly and steadily through the flow of motorbikes. Common tourist scams include inflated taxi meters and overcharging at unmarked restaurants near major sites. Sticking to grab and reviewed spots avoids most of these. Tap water is not safe to drink directly. Bottled and filtered water is cheap and available at every convenience store and hotel. Winter months from December through February bring cool, sometimes chilly and damp weather, worth packing layers for despite Vietnam's tropical reputation. Emergency numbers are 113 for police, 114 for fire, and 115 for medical emergencies, with English-speaking assistance increasingly available. Solo female travelers generally report feeling safe and welcomed throughout Hanoi, though standard nighttime awareness in busy nightlife streets still applies. Motorbike accidents are the leading cause of tourist injury in Vietnam. Always wear a proper helmet and confirm your travel insurance actually covers motorbike incidents. Overall, most visitors report Hanoi feels comfortable and easy to navigate, with common sense and basic street awareness going a long way. Air quality in Hanoi can dip noticeably during winter months. Sensitive travelers may want to check daily readings and consider a mask on the worst days. Registering with your embassy's traveler program before arrival is a simple extra safety step many seasoned travelers take for peace of mind. Keeping a photocopy of your passport separate from the original, along with digital copies saved to your phone, is a simple precaution worth taking. Hanoi remains one of the best value capital cities in Asia, with mid-range travelers spending roughly $35 to $60 a day outside of flights. Budget travelers using hostels, street food, and walking can realistically get by on $18 to $30 a day in the city. A bowl of pho or a plate of bun cha from a street stall typically costs $1 to $3, some of the best value food found anywhere in the world. A grab ride across the city typically costs $1 to $4, while a cyclo tour of the Old Quarter runs about $5 to $10 for a half hour. Mid-range hotels run $30 to $70 a night, while boutique Old Quarter properties can run higher for a central, character-filled location. Egg, coffee, and other cafe drinks typically run $1 to $3, letting travelers linger at a sidewalk cafe without denting the daily budget. Tipping is not traditionally expected in Vietnam, though it's increasingly appreciated in tourist-focused restaurants and for tour guides. A currency exchange or ATM withdrawal on arrival usually offers competitive rates, and ATMs are widely available throughout the city. Day trips to Ha Long Bay or Ninh Binh, one of the city's most popular excursions, typically run $30 to $80 per person, including transport. Overall, Hanoi comfortably fits nearly any budget, from $10 hostel beds to 5-star colonial hotels within the same few blocks. Domestic flights onward to Ho Chi Minh City or Da Nang typically run $30 to $70 if booked a few weeks ahead. Museum and temple entrance fees are refreshingly low, usually $1 to $4, making a full day of sightseeing very affordable. Setting a loose daily budget before arrival, then tracking actual spending for the first couple of days, helps travelers calibrate the rest of the trip. Street market souvenirs like lacquerware, silk, and conical hats are inexpensive and make for memorable, packable gifts. October through December brings Hanoi's most pleasant weather, with cool, dry, comfortable temperatures making it the city's best overall window March through April offers a similar shoulder season sweet spot, with mild temperatures before the summer heat and humidity set in. Summer, May through August, runs hot and humid with frequent afternoon downpours, though showers are often short and skies clear quickly. Winter, December through February, brings genuinely cool, sometimes chilly and damp conditions. A surprise for travelers expecting tropical heat everywhere in Vietnam. Tet, the Lunar New Year in late January or February, is Vietnam's biggest holiday, and many businesses close for several days while transport books out fast. For fewer crowds without sacrificing good weather, many seasoned travelers recommend late October or early November, just ahead of the peak season rush. Because Hanoi is the gateway to Ha Long Bay and Sapa, checking weather across all three destinations together helps plan a smoother multi-stop itinerary. Autumn's clear skies also make this the best season for enjoying Hanoi's many lakeside parks and outdoor cafes without summer's oppressive humidity. Whichever season you visit, layering clothing works best given how much temperatures can shift between morning, midday, and evening in Hanoi. Humidity peaks in July and August alongside the heaviest summer rains, worth factoring in if you're sensitive to muggy conditions. Photographers often favor the soft winter light and lower haze of December mornings around Hoan Kiem Lake for the clearest shots. Checking a multi-week forecast rather than just seasonal averages helps travelers pack appropriately given how quickly Hanoi's weather can shift. The old quarter's maze of narrow streets, each once dedicated to a single trade guild, remains the beating heart of the city's daily street life. Hoan Kiem Lake, ringed by walking paths and a small red bridge to a temple island, anchors the city center in genuine, everyday calm. The Temple of Literature, Vietnam's first national university, preserves centuries of Confucian scholarship within peaceful courtyard gardens. Train Street, where a working railway line runs literally feet from cafe tables, has become one of the city's most surreal, popular photo stops. Water puppet shows, a uniquely Vietnamese art form performed on a pool of water, offer a genuinely unusual and memorable evening. Ho Chi Minh's mausoleum and the adjacent presidential palace grounds offer a formal, essential look at modern Vietnamese political history. West Lake, the city's largest, offers a quieter, more residential pace with pagodas and cafes ringing its long shoreline. The Ngoc Sun Temple, connected to the lake shore by a small red bridge, offers a peaceful pause right in the heart of the busy city center. Dong Xuan Market, the old quarter's largest covered market, sells everything from textiles to street snacks across several sprawling floors. The Vietnam Museum of Ethnology, on the city's outskirts, offers an excellent introduction to the country's diverse ethnic minority cultures. The Long Bien Bridge, a French colonial-era steel structure over the Red River, offers a striking historic photo spot away from the crowds. St. Joseph's Cathedral, a neo-Gothic landmark near the Old Quarter, adds a striking architectural contrast to the surrounding narrow streets. The Hanoi Opera House, a grand French colonial theater, hosts performances ranging from traditional music to international touring shows. The Imperial Citadel of Thang Long, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, reveals over 1,000 years of layered Vietnamese history beneath the modern city. Hanoi is considered the birthplace of pho, and the northern version's cleaner, lighter broth differs noticeably from the sweeter southern style. Bun cha, grilled pork served with rice noodles and a tangy dipping broth, remains the city's signature dish best eaten at a plastic stool street stall. Egg coffee, a Hanoi invention blending whipped egg yolk with strong coffee, has become a bucket list drink found nowhere else in the world. A slight nod or bow, paired with both hands when giving or receiving items, shows genuine respect throughout Vietnamese culture. Dress modestly when visiting temples and the mausoleum. Covering shoulders and knees is expected, with strict rules around the mausoleum specifically. Removing shoes before entering temples and some homes is standard practice. Look for the shoe rack or a step up as your cue. Street food stalls and small family-run eateries are completely normal. Respected places to eat in Hanoi, often better than fancier tourist restaurants. Bargaining is expected and welcomed at markets, but a friendly, relaxed approach goes further than aggressive haggling over small amounts. Sidewalk beer, called Bia Hoi, served fresh daily on tiny plastic stools, offers one of the most authentically local evening experiences in the city. Learning a handful of basic Vietnamese phrases like thank you and hello will make a noticeable difference in how warmly locals respond to you. Cha Ka turmeric marinated fish grilled tableside with dill and rice noodles is a Hanoi specialty worth seeking out at its dedicated street. Public displays of affection are generally understated in Vietnamese culture, and dressing modestly away from tourist zones is appreciated. Sharing dishes family style is the norm at most Vietnamese meals, so ordering a variety of plates to pass around is both expected and encouraged. Cafe culture runs deep in Hanoi, with locals lingering for hours over a single drink, a pace worth adopting rather than rushing through. Trying to see every site in a single day is a common mistake. Hanoi rewards slowing down and wandering the old quarter without a fixed itinerary. Underestimating the traffic and hesitating too long before crossing the street catches first-time visitors off guard. Walk steadily and let motorbikes flow around you. Not carrying enough small cash catches many visitors off guard. Plenty of street stalls and small shops in Hanoi still operate cash only. Booking a hotel far from the old quarter expecting easy walking access to everything is a frequent regret. Location matters more here than almost anywhere. Not negotiating a fare with cyclo drivers before getting in almost always leads to an inflated price. Agree on a rate up front or use Grab instead. Assuming credit cards work everywhere can lead to awkward moments at smaller restaurants and markets, so keep a reasonable amount of dong on hand. Skipping a day trip to Ha Long Bay or Ninh Binh is one of the most common regrets travelers report after leaving Hanoi. Not booking popular water puppet show tickets ahead of time can mean missing out. The evening shows regularly sell out during peak season. Packing only summer clothes for a winter visit leaves travelers cold. Hanoi's December through February weather is genuinely cool and damp. Ignoring air quality warnings in winter and skipping a mask on high pollution days can leave sensitive travelers feeling unwell. Overpacking a rigid itinerary leaves no room for spontaneous detours into side streets, often where the best food and photos are found. Forgetting to confirm whether an attraction is closed on a particular day, common at government-run museums, can derail a tightly planned morning. Wading into water puppet or cyclo bookings without reading recent reviews can lead to a disappointing, overpriced experience. Ha Long Bay, roughly 2.5 hours away, remains the most popular day or overnight trip, with its limestone karsts reachable by organized bus and boat tours. Ninh Binh, often called Ha Long Bay on land, offers a closer alternative just 2 hours south. With boat tours through limestone caves and rice paddies, Sapa, a longer but rewarding overnight trip, delivers dramatic mountain trekking and rice terrace scenery via an overnight train or bus from the city. The Perfume Pagoda, a network of shrines built into limestone cliffs, offers a scenic half-day boat and cable car journey outside the city. Duong Lam Ancient Village, less than an hour away, preserves traditional laterite houses and rural life largely unchanged for generations. Bat Trang, a centuries-old ceramics village, lets visitors watch and even try their hand at traditional pottery making just outside the city. Booking day trips through a reputable tour operator rather than a street tout generally means better organized transport and a more comfortable experience. Because most day trips depart early, around 6 or 7 in the morning, booking accommodation near the old quarter can save real time on pickup. Trang An, near Ninh Binh, offers boat rides through cave systems and karst scenery often compared favorably to Ha Long Bay with fewer crowds. Mai Chau Valley, a longer day trip, rewards visitors with terraced rice fields and stilt house villages of the White Thai ethnic community. Confirming pickup and drop-off locations the night before a day trip avoids the common last-minute scramble many first-time visitors experience. Packing a light rain jacket for boat-based day trips like Ha Long Bay or Ninh Binh is worth doing regardless of the forecast. Hanoi rewards curious travelers who want deep history, incredible street food, and genuine local culture, all within a walkable city center. History and culture lovers get centuries of dynastic heritage alongside sobering modern political history, rarely presented with this much depth. Foodies will find few cities anywhere as consistently rewarding, from fragrant pho to egg coffee found nowhere else in the world. Travelers using Hanoi as a gateway to Ha Long Bay and Sapa get one of the most efficient bases for exploring all of northern Vietnam. It may be less ideal for travelers seeking a purely relaxed beach vacation, since Hanoi's energy and traffic contrast sharply with Vietnam's island escapes. First-time visitors to Vietnam often find Hanoi the most rewarding, atmospheric introduction to the country's history and culture. Anyone pairing Hanoi with Ho Chi Minh City gets one of the most complete, rewarding trips available anywhere in Vietnam. Slow travelers who enjoy wandering without a strict plan will find Hanoi's Old Quarter endlessly rewarding to simply get lost in. Travelers who enjoy a mix of history, food, and day trip adventure will find Hanoi checks nearly every box on a well-rounded itinerary. So there you have it, the 10 best places to visit in Hanoi for 2026. Every single one is worth adding to your list. Now we would love to know, which of these would you visit first? Let us know all about it down in the comments below. If this journey inspired you, please like and subscribe for more relaxing travel guides. It truly helps our small channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and aloha from Kahana Designs. Until next time, safe travels and sweet dreams.